and the lowest point.
Wow, yeah, I've spent 30 years in this business, and it has been, for the most part, an incredible ride, an incredible journey. Probably the highest point in my career, I live it every day. I say this quite often. I think one of the most rewarding things that I've ever gotten out of this business, the greatest reward that I've ever gotten out of this business, is looking at my hero, Stevie Wonder, who has been such a great supporter and a great friend. I've watched growing up over the years as a kid coming up, and to have and to know and have someone like that that I truly idolize to be a part of my life, and that has been such a great supporter for me, has truly been one of the greatest rewards that I've gotten out of this business. My highest point, I think, in my life, in my career, I would have to say second would have to be, God, there's so many things to think of when I think of such, 30 years of doing what I've been doing. So many things that I can think of, but probably the next thing would probably be the, I think the day that I got the call that I had my first platinum record. That was probably one of the highest points in my life because it was such a major accomplishment as an artist, being in the business that we're in, and that's what we strive for. So, the lowest point probably in my life, in my career. Um, what would that be? Uh, wow. I mean, obviously, we have so many things that happens in our careers. That you have the highs and the lows. I don't know if I could really think of anything as far as any lows. Probably at the worst, more than anything, I think being in this business, we deal with the reality of dealing with your you're gonna find haters, obviously, in this business, and I don't care who you are, no matter who you are and what you do. Everybody wants to be loved, want to be respected for what they do, and the hardest thing that there is probably in this life, in our business, to do is when you wake up or you read or hear things that are not true. That it's not like it's just being put out there to a neighborhood of people people in your neighborhood. This is it. It goes to millions of people, and the perception of people, who people think you are, who they that don't know you. Those are things that I think can be. That's the downside that comes with the business, but there are more greater upsides to the business than there is down. So, other than that, I don't really have. Well, I can say this. Here's my lowest point probably in my career: losing my great friend and my brother Gerald Levert. To this day, um, I'm still not at the point of listening to his music. Um, I've been through and I've had a lot of losses in my life, and to this day, that's probably one of the hardest ones that I've had. And I'm still, after all these years, still haven't even reached that point yet where I can even listen to his music. He was my brother, my friend, and uh, my soldier. The day I got that call was probably the worst, one of the worst days and lowest part um, in my life and in my career, because I lost a great warrior and a great partner. Because Gerald and I had so much fun. We would go and double team people, and I go on his show, or he comes on my show, and we would, just, people used to go, "Hey, I know that's not fair." That was my partner in crime. So, that was a tragic loss for me.
Yeah, that's great. Do me a favor and just kind of point.
That's right.
All right. The next question, when